What is going on, y'all? It is your boy Xeno Martinez here, back again with yet another build video. Now, of course, this build involves Thunder Blast. Why? Because right now that is probably my favorite jutsu of the Madara Uchiha 6 Paths DLC, which just got released last week. And with the new healer weapon, I mean, these builds are just so much fun. I have a couple more lined up, but this is featuring some new jutsus, so let's actually get into the build video. Our first jutsu is Thunder Blast, which is available through the Madara Uchiha DLC. Our second jutsu is Lava Style Dissolving Jutsu, which is available through the Mei DLC. And for our secret technique, we are using Shadow Pull, which is available through Shikamaru and is a non-DLC secret technique. For our ninja tool, we are using the Piercing Note Scientific Ninja Tool, which unfortunately is not available in the store at this present time, but if you do have it, it really goes well with the Backhanded Explosion, which is obviously the new healer weapon available in the shop at this present time. Now, one of the cool things about this weapon is that after popping it and rushing towards your opponent, you can continue your melee attacks. Some other interesting things is that when you do charge towards them, they are able to deal damage to your opponents, and especially if they're low enough, ultimately KO them. But in addition to that, it does have the ability to break your opponent's guard, as well as shield you from enemy ninja tools such as kunai, as well as Demon Wind Shuriken. For this build, I am using the following stats, but I would like to say that if you don't have the Eye of the Crane accessory, then my recommendation is to use Battle Hardened, which allows you to gain health after killing your opponents as your accessory skill for your clothing. When it comes to how the build works, my recommendation is to use Thunder Blast to remove your opponent's sub, as well as provide the defense debuff, and then also use Piercing Note to add some additional damage or even shield you from enemy attacks, and then use Lava Style to deal damage to your opponents over time. Now, one of the interesting things about Lava Style that people oftentimes forget is that, especially when you're playing game modes like survival mode, where your opponents love to run away from you in order to wait for the ninjutsus, Lava Style slowly but surely over time deteriorates their health. So even if your opponents are running away, they eventually will die if they are low enough. So you want to keep that in mind, and that's one of the benefits of running Spiteful Spirit on your top, is that you're able to extend that reduction in health over time. So that's it for today's build video. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear what you all think of this build, as well as any other builds that you may recommend that I try using both the Backhanded weapon as well as the Madara Uchiha DLC, or any other builds that you think would really go well with the new healer weapon. And as always, y'all, it's hard out here, but your boy wouldn't know. Period.